I reckon I didn't realise what I had going on for 25 years. I reckon I was fine. I had an issue with my birthmark. I didn't like it, but I basically covered it up. So I had a couple of masks, and the masks were Rugby League, sports, and then my humour. So it was always Brad Dwyer who was funny, I was always Brad Dwyer who could play sports. So that got me to like 25, and I never really looked into it. I went through a breakup, and then I wasn't dealing with the situation how I wanted to, and that was a bit of rock bottom for me. And I spoke to the player welfare manager, Nigel, we call him Fats at Leeds, and it was mad. He was just probing me and asking me questions, and I didn't have a clue where he was going. I was just trying to feel better about myself and the situation that I was in. And then the next one, it all came out that it all related back to my birthmark, and how I'd dealt with my birthmark as a child. I honestly label it, and I've done it for years before all this, when I've spoke to lads in different groups, when I've met new teammates, I've always said it's exactly the same as someone having ginger hair and being insecure about that, having big ears, big nose. I believe everyone has insecurities. It doesn't matter what you look like. Your perception of them could be perfect, especially the age of social media now. Them people who are this perfect person are portraying to be, they've got their own insecurities. So it doesn't matter what your insecurity is, it's how you're dealing with it. And that's the process that I'm going through now. And the only way I've done that, and it sounds so cliche, but talking about it did. And I sat down 6 months into it, and I said to the player welfare Fats, I said, I can't believe I've come so far, and all we've done. I figured it all out myself, just through having a conversation with someone. I didn't understand mine. I honestly didn't understand. It wasn't as if I was hiding something. I went through dark stages. I went, I think 2016 at Warrington, I think it was, when we was Challenge Cup final, won the league leaders, and we got to the grand final. I was probably the lowest I've ever been. And I just bought my first house, a nice house. I was on decent money, and I couldn't put my finger. I had a nice girlfriend. I was happy in that relationship, and I just couldn't put my finger on why I was so down. And now I look back, I didn't understand it, and that's what, them were my words. I said to someone, I don't know why I'm so down, I've got nothing to be down about. But then I look back and it's because of these insecurities and I hadn't dealt with them. But I think since that time, you see so many people come out and speak about stuff. So I would imagine that just give you more confidence if you are feeling down, even if you don't know why you're feeling down. I didn't have a clue. It was just I hit a rock bottom, I hit just a big light bulb moment where I had to speak about it. And then through that process, over a couple of months, I ended up figuring out that I'm in a miles better place just because I spoke. The first time I spoke about it was after the Cass game, the drop goal, which was a fluke. It was, and that's all timing. It was just madness. I've been playing well the last 6 months or so, and then a big occasion like that, a big moment that probably shouldn't have happened for me, but did. And I remember doing my interview after, and he went, "Oh, where's your 250?" And I'd just got involved with a charity, so I just said it. It was just just came out.
Just become an ambassador for a birthmark charity, pretty close to me and some history in it. So I've got an open day at Wheatwood on the 5th of May. So if anyone wants to get involved, jump down. But it's going to them.
It just came out and it weren't an issue. But then I looked back and I thought, I've just spoke on TV about my birthmark, my biggest insecurity, and I got a bit of some good feedback from that. And then I went on a podcast and someone asked me about a fan messaging, asking me about it, and then I spoke. So it was drip-fed really, this positive feeling that I was getting back from it that gave me the confidence. So now, so I'm sat here doing an interview, and normally I'd be bothered about the camera on my left-hand side, because that's where my birthmark side is. And I still struggle with it, but now I've got the confidence because I know I'm doing something good through it. And it'll have a positive impact, and the feedback that I have had back as well has given me that confidence to do that.